the ground, which has to do with recruitment. Key. That's why I said let them just do. Secondly, he said equipment. And he made it clear that the equipment being used by these people, when they talk about drone, the kind of drone that they are using is just to go front check and everything. We are moved past that. So the point I want to beg is this. Government needs to take responsibility of showing us the light, and every Nigeria will follow.
Thank you.
Like what, I'm coming, sir. I'm sorry. Like what you see in Edo State, where we expected something better. When we were seeing this Edo State security network team in the previous government, they work better without working with the police. But what we are seeing now is that the police are using them as a puppet. It's not collecting money. They are using them to commit all manner of things that...
A very beautiful evening to you, and thank you for joining us on the ITV News for tonight. I am Lawrence Osifo. The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has approved a scholarship for one member from each of the 13 families of civil servants who recently lost their loved ones in active service. Governor Okpebholo made the commitment when he presented compensation checks to the family members of the deceased. Our Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu has the details.
The presentation of the checks to the beneficiaries is in line with the PENCON Act of 2014 and the Edo State Pension Law of 2010 as amended, which entitles families of deceased officers to 3 years post-service gross salary to cushion the impact of their loss. 13 benefiting families received their checks as compensation. Governor Okpebholo, in addition to the entitlement, offered a gesture of support by awarding scholarship to one member from each of the 13 families to assist them ease the burden created by the loss of their breadwinners.
Everybody must go. That is why we decide to support you. We decide to stand by you by introducing insurance. The most important thing is for you to get your claims. They are giving you your dividends. My advice is that you should use it well.
Managing Director of the insurance company, Kehinde Borishade, who accompanied the beneficiaries, noted that the financial support would greatly assist the families.
We are here to present checks to about 13 families. We have paid about 47 families in this year alone to the tune of over 200 million or thereabout. And this is because we have the support of His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State.
The wonderful thing about this matter, once a disease death is reported to Pension Bureau and we forward such claims to Tanjari Group Life Insurance, within the next 7 days, these payments are made.
You can think of years ago, this type of thing doesn't happen. So once again, my appreciation to the PS of Permanent Secretary of Pension Bureau and to His Excellency, the Governor.
Kingsley Uchegbu, ITV News.
The Deputy Governor of Edo State and the Boundary Committee Chairman, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, says the committee will collaborate with the Palace of the Oba of Benin to ensure that no Edo land is ceded to other states. Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa made the statement when he led other members of the committee on a courtesy visit to His Royal Majesty Oba Ewari II, the Oba of Benin, in his palace. Deborah Ugbeifun has the details.
The Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, was at the palace of the Benin monarch to formally introduce members of the State Boundary Committee to the Oba of Benin, seek his royal blessings, and also brief the Royal Majesty on the activities since the inauguration of the committee by Governor Monday Okpebholo.
The Royal Majesty, we are your children, and we want to work closely with you to ensure that all land disputes in Edo State are resolved amicably.
Right Honorable Idahosa briefed Oba Ewuayi II on efforts being made to resolve boundary issues with neighboring states, namely Delta, Kogi, and Ondo. He said the committee currently has over 180 petitions on intra-boundary related issues and assured the royal father that the committee is ready to work in synergy with the palace in ensuring no Edo land is ceded to another state.
Royal Majesty, you are our father. We are going to walk in line with your expectations. There will be peace and stability in Edo State.
Receiving the visitors, the revered monarch, Ewuayi II, Oba of Benin, appreciated them for the visit and assured them of collaboration.
I am taking note of your remarks. By the grace of God, we have prayed for you. May God Almighty and our ancestors hear our prayer. I want to please stress that the committee should not allow an inch of Edo State to be taken away.
The Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Idahosa, also used the visit to thank the Oba of Benin and Palace chiefs for the warm reception, advice, and prayers. In Benin, Deborah Ubefon, ITV News.
In line with the ancient tradition, the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Omonobanedo Uku Akpolokpolo, Oba Ewuayi II, the Oba of Benin, says funeral events including burial rite will not be permitted during the 2025 Igwe Festival, otherwise known as Ugi, which begins on December 14th with Ugiroba rite, that is the indoor. The notification, which is contained in a program of activities endorsed by the Secretary of the Benin Traditional Council, Frank Yorabo, on Thursday, he says that Oba Ewuayi II offered prayers to God and his ancestors to grant Nigerians good health, to participate in the annual festival and keep deaths far from people's home. The statement explains that Utwe Ugie Oba ceremony is slated for December 16th beginning, while December 28th, 2025 is bid for Ugemobo traditional rite, which will begin at 3 p.m. according to the Benin Palace. Also, Ugedohia, a day set aside for all Edo people to perform their individual worship in their homes at their own time, we hold on December 22nd, 2025, where Ugewer ceremony of bringing Ewer blessing to homes we hold the next day, December 23rd, 2025. Accordingly, there will be a sitting arrangement during Ewer Day event for visitors in the palace. The festival climax with a worship by the Oba of Benin at the Holy Arosa Cathedral along Akpakpava Road in Benin City on Sunday, December 28, 2025, beginning at 10 a.m. in the morning, according to the program, which also said that engagements may be fixed for any free day, which will be announced as appropriate. Nursing process has been described as the backbone of modern nursing practice. Against the backdrop, nurses have been advised to uphold the highest standard in healthcare. Guest speaker and provost, Edo State College of Nursing Sciences, Mabel Omobude, made the remark while delivering her lecture titled Nursing Process, a Fundamental Pillar for Achieving High-Quality Nursing Care, during the graduation ceremony of the 36 students from Igbinedion University Teaching Hospital College of Nursing Sciences held at the Library Auditorium, Igbinedion University, Okada. Osemudiame Usage has more.
Arrival of the 36 graduates of Igbinedion University Teaching Hospital's College of Nursing Sciences sets the tone for the ceremony. The Chief Medical Director, Igbinedion University Teaching Hospital, Dr. Yao Abubakar Gagarawa, urged the graduates to uphold the principles of empathy and professionalism in delivering effective health care.
Don't spoil the name of your alma mater. Let's improve it and try and meet the hope and the aspirations of the founder.
Vice-Chancellor, Igbinedion University, Okada, Professor Lawrence Ezemonye, represented by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Raphael Adegi, said the graduation ceremony reflects the institution's commitment to producing skilled professionals.
We are happy to graduate you, and we also want to be good ambassadors of Igbinedion University. This is going to make us proud.
In her lecture, Mabel Omobude emphasized the central role of the nursing process in improving patient outcomes, decision-making and professional competence.
The efficiency and effective implementation of nursing process in clinical areas bring improvements to the quality of nursing care.
An award was presented to the guest speaker. Registrar RUTH Barrister Osamuyime Omorigi administered oath to the graduating students, marking their formal induction into the nursing profession. Graduates who distinguished themselves were rewarded for their excellence. Some students shared their excitement for the successful graduation.
I'm very excited about this opportunity. It's been really difficult, but God saw me through and I'm very grateful.
So happy to be able to get to this extent because we all started together and not everybody made it to this extent.
I feel very highly elated and highly thankful to God.
From Okada, Osemudame Osagi, ITV News.
Guests on Thursday editions of 60 Minutes Nigeria said the federal government's plan to recruit over 20,000 additional police personnel nationwide will significantly strengthen the fight against crime, banditry, and terrorist activities across the country. Oluwafemi Farayola completes the details.
The guests on the program, Dr. Maxwell Osage and Dr. Emeka Eguaga, both experienced, said the recruitment drive by the President Tinubu-led federal government is a welcome step but must be backed by adequate training, modern equipment, and improved welfare to ensure real results. They noted that increasing the number of officers alone will not automatically translate into safer communities unless the structural weaknesses within the security system are also addressed. The analysts expressed deep disappointment over what they described as years of recurring failures in tackling insecurity. Both guests urged authorities to act with urgency, insisting that every Nigerian deserves to feel safe in their homes, on the roads, and in their places of work.
Both in the state, both in the local government, federal, state policing is very important.
Government needs to take responsibility of showing us the light, and every Nigeria will follow.
60 Minutes Nigeria is aired on Thursday weekly from 1:30 to 2:30. Oluwafemi Farayola, ITV News.
The Edo College Old Boys Association ECOBA, class of 1965 to 1969, has had a career talk at Edo College, sharing their wealth of expertise and experience with students. The event was aimed at guiding students in making informed career choices. Pius Nsogo has the details.
They traveled from various parts of the world to attend the event, which was designed to inspire, mold, and guide the students as they consider their future career paths. The chairman of the class of 1965 to 1969 and former ECOBA president, Dr. Ruben Osahon, told the students that they were there to help them achieve their dreams, urging them to take full advantage of the opportunity.
You have been so privileged to attend this school, and therefore we expect you to make good success of your time here.
One after the other, Engineer Greg Ugbeifon spoke on careers in marine engineering and shipping. Professor Urobosa Igoda discussed opportunities in academics. Sir Thomas Obaseki and Colonel Dr. Festus Olushola Osho, a cardiologist, explained what it takes to study medicine and pursue other professional courses.
We are trying to see how we can establish a global trading shipping line, but I need you children to be trained to be able to operate those ships.
In today's global world, is run by business. It is your turn
to discover exactly what you want to do.
The executive principal of Edo College, Mr. Justice Aigbe, along with some students, commended the ECOBA class of 1965 to 1969 for their thoughtful and impactful gesture.
We are very glad for the initiative and all they have promised. We are very confident that they are going to achieve it.
They are offering scholarships. They are also providing various infrastructural developments to my school. I did not expect that to happen.
That we no longer have to wait for the government to provide job opportunities. We can become employers.
The event provided a valuable platform for students to learn from seasoned professionals and gain insight into diverse career paths. From Benin, Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
And that's the size of our package on the ITV News for tonight. From everyone here, to have a beautiful night rest. I am Lawrence Osifo, thanking you for watching. Good night.